Yesterday, we had a pretty sneaky suspicion that the floodgates would let loose between Florida State University and the Atlantic Coast Conference. Now those suspicions have been validated. On Friday morning, Florida State took its first official steps towards leaving the ACC. The Board of Trustees electing to sue the conference over the binding grant of rights. The university was pushed into action by their college football playoff snubbing earlier this month, but made very clear that wasn't the only reason. It was just the last straw as they began their legal argument this summer. The school is alleging restraint of trade, breach of contract, and failure to perform over what they describe as years of mismanagement that's locked ACC schools in a deteriorating media rights agreement while preventing schools from leaving with, quote, draconian withdrawal penalties. Florida State estimates it would cost them a grand total of $572 million to leave the conference without legal settlement or victory. But what exactly is this grant of rights that everyone keeps talking about? Well, essentially, it's a document that every ACC program signed after Maryland left the conference in 2013. With 12 years remaining and with a full realignment of the college football landscape that we've seen with Big Ten and SEC pulling in the majority of money-making programs, FSU saw three options: wait, buy out, and go bankrupt, or, you guessed it, take action to escape sooner and with a much lower price tag. Can Florida State win the suit? Well, it's hard to tell as it's an unprecedented issue, but so is keeping an undefeated Power 5 conference champion out of the playoff. The grant of rights and TV contract are separate documents with some overlap, and the additions of SMU, Stanford, and Cal should be able to fill the void of Florida State's portion of that initially projected TV revenue. That mixed with some nefarious dealings with the ACC not allowing their schools to actually read the grant of rights they signed. The only thing we know for certain, it's going to get ugly, and apologizing and making amends probably not an option. We'll, of course, follow along as everything unfolds and keep you updated here on News 13.